loaded with, I think it's packaging material for a Simplot plant. Simplot, which is actually a potato plant, and they do like fries, chips. I don't know what else they do, but all kinds of potato things and all kinds of frozen potato stuff. So I picked up some rolls. They're probably like 4 foot tall, maybe not 4, maybe 3.5 foot tall. 10 rolls like that, pretty good size, pretty big rolls, from one plant, and it's going to another plant, going to Othello. So I'm en route to Othello. This is what Washington State looks like in the middle of the state, going to Othello. A little bit of cows. What are they eating? I'm not sure. Got to be eating something over there. But our side of, like the Spokane side, the east side of Washington, we're dealing with snow, mountains, you guys know. We're dealing with pine trees, lots of that. The people that are in Seattle, those guys, that's more of a cold tropical. I call it almost a rainforest over there. Those guys they're dealing with all kinds of trees and lots of rain and things like that. Here, they ain't dealing with anything. This is what they're dealing with. Nobody's really even. I mean, in some parts, I would say near some of the other cities, yeah, they do. You know, like grapes growing, apples, corn. There's farming going on, but not everywhere. And all these fields right here, they're just empty fields. Nobody's doing anything with them. I don't even think that there's even good soil here. I think it's all lava rock. Honestly, that's what I think. But just decided to show you guys what's going on here in the middle of the state. At the potato plant, if you guys seen trucks like this, but they're always covered and you don't know what's there. I'm sure this guy's actually going right to the potato plant himself. There's a belt under the truck, you can see. Basically, he opens things up, potatoes start falling onto the belt, and that belt rolls it onto the conveyor belt in the plant where he's going to be unloading. And then they go through the conveyor, they get washed, and then cut up and automatically, and then packaged and all that kind of stuff. So the process is pretty simple, actually. Sometimes they load dry vans like that. It's not common, but sometimes. Then the truck either has to come and goes on a tipping, whatever the name of it is. It tips the whole truck and trailer like this, and the potatoes fall out of it. Or they'll have to disconnect the trailer, and just the trailer will get tipped up, and the doors open and everything comes out. So there's that kind of unloading too. It's not really common to use like a dry van or a reefer for potatoes like that, but if they have no choice, they gotta move them, it gets done. They do that. So just something for you guys to, some more information in case you didn't know how the potatoes get to your table from the fields. Yeah, see some greenery there, so they grow something out there. Don't know what exactly, but you know, there's a lot of vineyards in Washington. There's a lot of apple growing, pear growing, cherry growing, grapes. Mostly, it's mostly a lot of apples for the most part. But you know, we got a lot of potato growing here as well. We got onions, all that kind of stuff too. Pretty good agricultural state too. Well, I'm having an issue finding where this goes. Well, we're reaching the contact. This place has quite a bit of different receiving areas, and I don't know if it goes to, you know, this freezer area, if it goes somewhere else. I don't know. We'll just keep driving around looking for where where it could be. I'm not sure. Not sure. Just gonna have to keep driving around the. I can't even go here. Okay. There's more stuff over there on that side. Maybe I'll just follow where the big trucks go and see. Shipping, receiving, supply. Receiving supply over there. Maybe there, I don't know. Let's go drive there. Copy of this? No, I can get one. I got one over there. Okay. Thank you. Well, you guys saw how it worked out. I'm just kind of driving around the plant. I don't know. These guys get around here. Maybe I think I should just turn around instead of mess around over here. Turn around and get out the same way I came in, maybe. We got our train carts all over the place. One back there. I thought I was going the right way, but apparently not. I guess it's a two-way street here, not a one-way like I thought. So I loaded that stuff myself and I unloaded it myself. I guess that's what you get paid the big bucks for. But this area to get in and out of here, I don't know, the way they built this, it's a little weird. There's no area for me to get out of. These guys are looking at me like, hey, what are you doing here, dude? You're not even supposed to be here. Time to go home. That's easy. Easy money here. Load yourself, unload yourself, and you're out of here. Sorry you guys didn't get to see the whole process of me touching the freight again. By the time I walked in the office, came back, he was already waiting for me with a pallet, made me put it on there, stack it, things like that. So yeah, it was an easy one. But look at this. How do semi trucks are supposed to get into here? How is that possible? How? Jeez, they couldn't make it a little wider. Just saw a sign saying Simplot, potatoes, avocados, fruits, vegetables, and greens. Maybe they do everything, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of packaging or whatever, processing. Processing is the name, the correct name probably. I thought it was just a potato plant. From what I always see, always potatoes only. Well, I'm a bit tired. I slept 2:30, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 4.5 hours I slept. Drove again all day, turned out to be, and now I gotta, well, it's not horrible. I mean, I've done worse. I don't know why, but I just feel tired. Maybe it's because I'm lazy now. Maybe it's because it's Friday. I don't know. Maybe, what? There's so many maybes. Look at these fields. These have already been gone through, and then there's so many potatoes still laying around. I could easily get a Walmart bag and get me some potatoes right there, right from these fields. Because these have already been picked.
Prepare to turn right another mile.
Or not picked, but harvested. This one, no, has not. So they'll still need to harvest this field right here. But that other one I just drove by, that one's already been harvested. You guys like corn on the cob? Cornfield right there. and I'm supposed to go right, what would you guys do? Go get some corn or go home and forget about everything? And if you were to go get it, how are you going to go about it? Are you just going to pull over on the side of the road and just go get some corn, rip some out and go home? Or are you going to go look for a person to ask about it, see if you can get some, see if, you know, you can get permission, and then do it? I want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. For me, I don't think it's worth the time, honestly. You know, it's been a good day, 2 loads in one day, one after the other. So I think I'm just gonna go home and get some at the store. But I never, you know, I would never want to pass by and not get some if I had the opportunity, you know what I mean? I would go ask somebody if they would allow me to get some. I'd get some, maybe throw them a $5 bill or something. What would you do?